Dzień dobry. Forgive my horrible Polish pronunciation. Can I ask all colleagues to take their seats? We are starting the conference, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the ITU workshop on 5G, EMF, and health. So we will have an opening ceremony that will be followed by a keynote speech, and then we will have a coffee break, followed by session 1 that will be dealing with the overview of ITU's activities. So there will be presentations from the 3 sectors of the ITU and their activities on this topic. Session 2 will be more exploring issues related to EMF, health research, and future needs. And then we are going to have a lunch break. So I ask all speakers and moderators to respect the time allotted. And then we will start the afternoon session with the discussions on what are the implications of 5G, of EMF limits for 5G network rollout. And the last session after the coffee break will be dedicated more to learn about the Polish experiences, so the challenges and opportunities related to EMF, 5G, and health in Poland. As you may know, this is not the first workshop that we organize on this topic, and this is a great pleasure for us to be here today in Warsaw, so a special thanks to the Ministry of Digital Affairs for allowing us to be here with all of you, and of course, thanks to all speakers, moderators, and to all of you. So I wish you a successful meeting, and I would like to open, actually officially, the opening ceremony. I would like to invite the Undersecretary of State of the Ministry of Digital Affairs, Mr. Okoński, to join us on the floor, and also Dr. Chisab Lee, Director of Telecommunications Standardization Bureau. Thank you.
Yeah, so despite maybe the weather conditions outside, as at this time of year in Poland, it is my privilege to warmly welcome you here to Poland, especially as this is, in fact, the very first ITUT workshop that has been hosted in Poland. And I think an event that gives us all the remarkable opportunity to exchange the experiences, the best practices, the opinions on the 5G topic, and as we see, especially the implementation of the VRS, let's say, at the eve of 5G implementation, such an events are really important. So as we see the technology, we believe the 5G technology will be the breakthrough, and the way that we can positively impact the way we live, and the technology that can be a springboard for all the European Union countries, all the world countries, to really extend the digital transformation. And we see the 5G in Poland as really a great opportunity for us, for the European Union community, to become again one of the areas when we can be a leader. And of course, we see and we know that to achieve this goal, we need to collaborate closely with each other on various levels, also as part of such study groups. And this is why we host this event in Warsaw, in Poland, because and this is actually also why we also will be partnering a similar event on EMF field tomorrow, because we see this this workshop allows the exchange of experiences between the very different stakeholders, because we think this is important that the people from approach this topic from various point of views, So as national administrators, but also the various scientific institutions, the operators, the vendors, come here and join and provide their view on the topic. And by, let's say, putting side to side the different views, different opinions, this is the way we can, bring up something to share with the society. And from the Polish perspective, what I would like to mention is that we also half a year ago established something what we called an agreement on 5G strategy for Poland. And the goal of this strategy is to adopt first a final strategic document by the end of this year. And this initiative, what we think is important, is addressed to all interested parties. So the telecommunication operators, the economic chambers, the providers of telecommunication services, equipment and solutions, research and development institutions, the technical universities, the Polish startups. So we bring all those entities together so we can come up with some common view on what will be the most optimal way to implement the 5G in Poland. But as we progress with the deployment of new networks, we still identify the remaining barriers, both technical and regulatory. And some are related to the development of existing technologies, but some others to specific the introduction of new systems like 5G. And I think this is our common goal, to provide tools to efficiently cope with all those identified obstacles. And some of the topics, like the electromagnetic fields levels, are so complex that we believe that there is the need for some, let's say, more comprehensive approach. And that's why even the whole today event dedicated to this topic. So we can in the end bring some real facts, some scientific findings that we can then use in communicating to the society, to the people, to also make sure that all the people have the best possible knowledge, and that discussions is based not on emotions but on facts. So therefore, I would like to wish you all very fruitful discussions today, and I hope you have a very nice stay in Warsaw, and that this visit here will be a valuable experience for all of you. Thank you for your attention.